that is just right. Like that one right there, that animation right there is so cheese, bro. It basically makes you just, it's a pro play animation, bro. So like he stops and then he goes up, bro. It's crazy, bro. I'm gonna show y'all the clips while I'm talking about it, but yeah. We back with another video. As you guys know, it is me, Tindy, and if you don't know, bro, please hit that like and subscribe. You gonna find out. We are back on the NBA 2K26. Today I'm about to show y'all how I made, because again, I can't tell you how to make this build. I'm gonna just show you how I made it, what I valued more so in this build than what you might value. And you guys could go off of what I made or make your own. First things first, man, you want to go to power forward. I wish we could have made this a small forward, but we can make it a power forward. 6'11". With the weight, you want to go to 219. This is what I did. Now, honestly, why would you want to go 219? That is because there's this thing called strength, but you also want agility. So I wanted to balance both of those out. If you go up with the strength, then I mean your agility's in the 60s, bruh. So you want to get it as high as possible. The highest you can go is 73, so I just found the balance, bro. Might as well go 71. And then with the wingspan, I went down to the minimum wingspan so you could get more strength. And yeah, bruh. And you can get that 75 ball handle. You can only get that with a minimum wingspan. And you get the highest shooting possible.
I went 92 with a close shot. We're gonna put the badges up as well. 92, you wonder why? Because we get that paint prodigy on gold. You need that, you feel me? And we get the float game as well. We need that paint prodigy. Driving layup, I went up to a 90. Now with a 90, you don't get anything. You gotta get a 93 to get that layup mixmaster on gold. You gotta go up to a 93, bro. Now obviously with cap breakers we can do that, so you might want to go 92 if that's your thing. But it's cool, bro. I went with a 90 because I thought that the best animations are locked at like 88. And I said, why not just go to a 90? Honestly, bro, I'll probably go with an 88 now that I know, you know, the truth. But yeah, we'll just keep it at 88 for now. I went with a 90, but I would probably go with an 88 if I knew better. Or even an 85, honestly. I don't know. We'll go with 88. We'll come back to the layup. Now, driving dunk, I went all the way to 87. Of course, we want to get those contact dunks. With this build, you could get the basic ones. You don't get nothing crazy, so we went with a 75 vertical to get that silver posterizer. Standing dunk, I left it at 65. And post control, I went up to an 87. Because you want to get that post-up poet on gold, as you guys can see. Now, with the shooting, bro. With the shooting, I prioritize mid-range over 3-point. You can do whatever you like, but we're going to see what that 3-point over mid-range looks like. But I went with a 93 mid-range. I think it's cheaper than the 3-point. And you get gold Deadeye, set shot specialist on Hall of Fame, shifty shooter on gold. You want to get that, bro. And then with the 3-ball, I just went to 83. I still get buckets with an 83, bro. You don't need all that, bro. I promise I get buckets with an 83. So yeah, man. Ball handle, I maxed it out. Of course, we want that 75. And here's where I messed up. Honestly, bro, 219, if you don't prioritize strength, then don't do what I did, bro. You want to get that lightning launch, bro. There's plus max 2s or max plus 2s, whatever it's called. So you can get lightning launch on damn near gold. So we could change the weight real quick, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But what you would have to do is go down to a 213 weight. That's what you have to go down to, and then you could get this right here, lightning launch. I'm gonna basically just show you how I would have remade the build, you know, if I was to remake it, respec it, if you will. Now with the pass accuracy, I went up to an 85, bro. 85, so you can get some good passes off and rec, twos, whatever you're playing this build, whatever you're using this build to play in. Oh, and then the 73 on the free throw, bro. And then the perimeter, we maxed it out. We gotta get as much as we can. Perimeter defense doesn't work because, you know, 2K gotta patch that. The shots are very much uncontestable this game. I don't know why. You know, some people, they don't really care because, like I said, if you guys have been there, 2K has always, the 2Ks with bad defense were pretty much the most fun. But that doesn't mean that I'm having the most fun right now because I'm losing games because these tempo shooters are just greening in my face and it says open. But regardless, though, still, I maxed that out as well. Now with the blocks, you want to go to, I think I went to a 74. I believe so. 74 on that block. And interior, you want to go to a 74 as well. And then once you put up your strength, I believe with my strength, I only put a 75. I really wish I went up with my strength, but I only went with 75. Once you put up that strength, you get post lockdown on bronze. Now with the rebound, I went up to an 80, maxed that out. And speed and agility, maxed that out. And that's it right there. You should be good right there. You can put the rest on free throw. Yeah, I was expecting to have more badge points because I actually did go with an 80 driving layup. I don't know what I think the speed with ball took that, but This is the version that I would have made. Either way, bro. Because I went up with a 90 layup. But you really don't need that for real. Because you don't get any badges. You might get some new layup packages. But I don't really think they even have Giannis in the game. And even if they did have Giannis's layup package used to cap out. You needed like a driving layup of an 88. So that's why I went with 88. But yeah, bro. This is what we got so far. This is how I would have made it if I could redo it. And yeah, I guess we could put the rest on free throw, bro. So with that being said, they will sit here call you a crafty walking bucket. Tough build, I know. Now your only weakness is that you're not a very good rebounder and that you lack explosiveness under the basket. Everything else is valid, bro. So this is an offensive beast. We're gonna get into the animations and then I'm gonna show you the actual stats that I have on my build, on my version that I made day one.
You see the fit, man. I'm coming clean. I'm coming so fresh and so clean, bro. Y'all not touching my drip, bro. Y'all really not. Paddock on the wrist, all of that. You feel me? If y'all didn't see, man, let me zoom in for y'all. Paddock on the wrist. Anyways, but like I said, I made my build a very different way. Not very different, but I said I got a 90 driver layup. That layup don't mean a dang thing in this game. I swear I honestly would have went down to 85 because you don't really, bro, layups, they're not as OP as you think they are, bro. Not like 24, and definitely not like last year where you didn't even have to time your layups. But here are my stats. You guys could compare it. As you guys can see, I actually did go 75 block. And the main thing that I wish I could change was my strength. I really need that 80 something strength, because it's sometimes hard to get by people, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you get bumped a lot with this build if your strength is not up there. So yeah, man. And my rebound, I could care less, because check this out. If I go to cap breakers, I can get, I believe, hold on, let's do the math real quick. So that's like 65, that's 71, 75, and then we could get 78. We could get a 78 offensive rebound, you know, when it's all said and done. And as you can see, you could upgrade your layups as well. So that's why I would probably go with an 85 on the driving layup when you get your cap breakers. I haven't used my cap break at all. I'll probably use it on offensive rebound, because a 55 at 6'11 is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I need those boards, bro. I definitely need those boards. And you could go up with your block too. So, you know what I'm saying, think about that for a second if you know, need more block on your build or whatever the case is. But I could go up on my strength, but it will only go up to an 80, and that's not really, we'll see, bro. We'll see what I'll do. But anyways, y'all, let's get into these animations. And like I said, these animations are great for me, but again, they might not work for you, bro. Let's just hop right into the dribbling, playmaking moves. I just got mostly Kevin Durant, mostly KD, bro. Do not use Paolo Banchero, bro. I'm not gonna lie, not a good dribble style, bro. And I'm saying that because it's slow. It is very slow, bro. First day I was not getting by nobody, bro. But Kevin Durant dribble style, it'll give you some separation. Giannis, honestly, I gotta try this one. I bought it, or I got it from the store, but I ain't really used it yet. KD is the move though. Size ups, I got KD, man. You know, come on, bro. Who else is tall that could dribble and shoot, bro? You feel me? Breakdowns, skate moves. Pro is also pretty good. Giannis is also good. You know, got a nice behind the back move. I went with KD though, man. I had to. Combos. You feel me? KD. I ain't even gonna go through this. You can see it's Pro and Kevin Durant is most of it. Passing style is Tatum. I did unlock LaMelo Ball. Honestly, I might put that one on, bro. It's kind of fast. But yeah, it's definitely faster than Tatum, so I might put that on joint. I'm not gonna cap. My jump shot, y'all gonna have to wait on the jump shot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That'll be a whole different video. Free throw, I use Chris Bosh. A lot of people use Kevin Durant with the tall builds, but I like Chris Bosh. It's nice and slow, easy to time. It's perfect for me, bro. Go-to is this dude, Banchero. I really don't use go-tos. Dribble pull-up is a normal 2. If you guys were here in 2K like 19, it was either normal 2 or normal 4 pull-up, bro. That joint was so cheesed. It was so goated, bro. Spin jumper, I got Dirk. I don't know why, but it's cool. Hop jumper normal 2 again, bro. If you were here like 2-3 years ago, 2K23, this is a easy step back that will, or hop jumper, bro, that will get you mad separation. Like that animation right there, that one right there creates too much space. So normal 2 is my go-to. My dunk styles, again, bro, I just have a bunch of dunk styles in there. And with an 87, you could get Scottie Pippen, or 85 actually is what you need. Scottie Pippen, bro, them dunks make you glide through the freaking air, bro. You're flying. Now the layups, I got Zion because Zion's, bro, he's quick to the basket with the layups, bro. I was using KD, but these animations are kind of slow, bro. And again, the layups this year, like I said, are really bad. Like, they are bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So Zion works for me because he goes fast to the basket, bro. And I still be getting blocked sometimes. Now, a lot of people like Bam Adebayo's floaters. They probably are good. I haven't used them, but they only got one animation. With Franz Wagner, bro, you can get a bunch of different animations. And there's one that is just right. Like, that one right there, that animation right there is so cheese, bro. It basically makes you just... It's a pro play animation, bro. So like he stops and then he goes up, bro. It's crazy, bro. I'm gonna show y'all the clips while I'm talking about it, but yeah. And then I don't think there's any layup quick scoops yet for bigs. And then here's the rest. Again, screenshot and do as you must if you want to try these out, if you got a tall build like me. Motion style is Jalen Smith because this one is fast. Like, he moves pretty quick and I like it. I like it quick. I might even use Franz Wagner maybe one day. I don't know, bro. But that's what we using, man. So pretty much that is the video. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I have anything else to show y'all boys until we get to that jump shot video, and you know, maybe the dunk styles later. But that is my 6'11 crafty walking bucket. I'll probably rebirth a new build soon. I don't know if it'll be a 6'11, a 6'10. Y'all let me know in the comments below. Drop the suggestions down below. Of course, I might just make a lockdown. I don't even know, bro. I just want to terrorize people on that defensive end, bro. I'm tired of just getting blown by. I know y'all are too, man. The speed on this game is crazy, which is something that people wanted. They wanted more speed. But goodness gracious, bro, don't make the speed more powerful than the defense. You feel me? Don't make the offense more powerful than the defense. Make it at least a little bit balanced. So with that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next video, and I'm out.